for my Mindamina Massy and Fambra, your channel. You so. Message set notification button or turning on now subscribe to the any update to be on Sabeka. No, I share. I may be beer. I come. A branch of Mangy Break, you could see in Sem Kakra, Echoes.
Petition President Mahama for the removal of GMS on the chairperson and Deputy the Professor Bosman Asari, formerly of the Department of Political Science, University of Ghana, and the other deputy, that all of them should be removed. We are going to share with you the rumors status behind the story and who is making it and all of that. But just and then who wants the job and who is lobbying for what. We're going to share that with you. We're still doing our promo anyway. We'll share that with you. But now let's go to Asempa FM. And with the kind permission of Obi Amponsan, the barrister, let's listen to what the petitioner in question told Obi on the Asempa radio. Very interesting interview. And then we'll come back and analyze it. Let's listen to that interview.
The petitioner, Nipa, or the petitioner, president said, only electoral commission chairperson need 2 deputies. Now you Joseph Blankson. Mr. Blankson, I call by Kusi saying, so they are point to saying, media report extreme staff of the electoral commission. Oh, why are you since
2012 January.
Since January 2012.
Yes.
Hey, that's one watch in all headquarters one as our region and our district.
No headquarters.
Hey, headquarters one and only you see chairperson deputies in another.
I didn't know headquarters.
And they were tough. Very tough. Ain't one of such a petition last year they are president. Now, when you know one saying to say, Omanpenny cannot only chairperson in the deputies here in Phil.
Petition the content you don't disclose it because
sure. Sure, that's true.
According to Article
146.
146. Yes. Of the 1992 Constitution of the land.
Sure.
Content here means when disclosed.
Yes.
Yes, but according to public statement and release here, incompetence, chronism, other things also, and you all can see.
Incompetence, cronyism, and some when you so.
But there's details to the president capacity now. There is details and information inside.
Obey details in now.
Obey details, yes.
But now that your name is out, which make do you feel safe?
No, I have even not been to the office for almost 3 years now.
Hey.
Yes, because of
Indeed, are you under suspension and I say you were the answer again?
Interdiction.
Oh, an interdiction.
Yes.
So pending further investigations and
yes, not pending. Interdiction,
yes.
The means and this national security. I'm almost going to call national security for 3 days. Now, you can put on the 3rd day, I'm Mamma or Hona, on the Bananka. MP or call easy or so condition. Of course, the commissioners, new members, the commissioners almost inquire about. And one of the staff, Mamma, and as I said, don't come to security number or and on the 2 day number and I'm did this lawyers in the count. I'm a union. And that mammy who I will be there for only God knows. Yes, and after that, I would make a court for 1 year. Now 1 year court, easy lawyer, easy mammy Nankata. Nobody from East is to nice for 1 year. There's no make a court every month. You court with your lawyers. And me 1 year now. I'm on the court. I'm only evidence. And I dead 2 affirmative treason. And I'm also making a craft for 6 months. I was a man that's an I invite me back to the office. I'm very no 6 months, 1 year. And I'm Messi almost no. I won't accept the rate, within that month. But after accepting rate, we are supposed to file a defense. We look at 6 months, we almost file a defense there.
I would want to believe, sir, what chronicles are you now as part of your grounds, no, right? And I said they are completely different.
Completely different. But
is it also a case of sour grapes? And by sour grapes, I mean, say, on my year when you said you can when in the year in how the actual petition way. Yeah, I get it. But say, what the BBA would be a general structural petition is an American.
Yeah,
and it is still interdiction no and our service still.
Yes.
Now what do retirement age now we know cry?
Oh, we know cry. A very young man.
Wow. But young fan is a sanka Uko fear kakra and maybe resolve issues no. And yeah, kasi uncle was go back to a Juma where you were Juma. And how the petition will record.
I'm coming back up. I'm coming back up.
Wow. The other thing would be, sir, now your expectation is, sir, ever trigger Article 146 process, no, against and clarify, chairperson only 2 deputies and answer 1 deputy.
2 deputies.
2 deputies,
yes.
And a chairperson, no. For incompetence, any cronyism. Cronyism would mean, sir,
the content media, I'm talking about content media, document
and yes, everything you stated in that petition or evidence to back it. I was saying that we two months after Mate. You young swear dancing to be any best ever begin commobile. Why? Yeah, dancing.
Ghana is getting very interesting, isn't it? So a staff member is the one who has petitioned, and you heard him. He says that he doesn't have sour grapes, but he didn't even include his matter in the petition. But the point that he enumerated, the point that he enumerated, I was hoping that because it's a one-sided story, perhaps all the time pattern will lie for the Electoral Commission itself to respond to that conversation, because here is a gentleman narrating a one-sided story about what had happened to him. I'm not saying it didn't happen to him or that it didn't happen to him, but in the spirit of all the time pattern, here the other side is a cardinal principle of adjudication, where if you are listening to a matter, you always must understand that whatever matter has another side, and that you have to hear the other side. Given that the Electoral Commission have not had any say on this matter, in terms of the things the guy said happened, he may be exaggerating. I'm not saying he is. He may not be truthful, etc. I don't know what it is. But I'm just asking viewers that let's not put too much credence on what he said, because it was a one-sided story, and we haven't heard the side of the Electoral Commission. But this is him. Now you know who it is. This is him who has sent a petition. We don't know whether he's the only petitioner, but this is the main one that has come to the public knowledge. This is him who has sent a petition for the removal of Madam Jane Mensah from the Electoral Commission. Jane Mensah has conducted 2 successful elections, election 2020 and election 2024. Of course, election 2024 was marred by violence at the end of the process, but that goes really to the police more than to the Electoral Commission in terms of pulling out results and in terms of the candidates who fought the election understanding whatever votes they got and not challenging significantly anything that happened and getting the earliest concession that we have ever gotten. I believe that Jim Mensah has done an excellent job at the Electoral Commission, but this is politics, isn't it? And politicians always have connotations about things, and politicians always put people in the political bracket A and B, and when they put you in a political bracket, they aim to fight you that way. Should the law allow that? Should citizens allow that? Should the constitution allow that? And then should the interest of fairness be so brutally breached in some of these matters? I don't know.
Yeah. Electoral Commission yes, so my police are Casacratana, and then a man shall say, oh, so it's not a mini idea. So, what should Crata cause Electoral Commission chairperson said, no, you call it, must be that's a new it's Yamra. I can't be her. Which my first amount and training. Yeah. We can. And I'm penny Sasuma. I'm coming to be in the country. So I'm penny was a crata. We never come across because I'm a cruiser and I'm a cruiser. The same power and the Chief Justice. Chief Justice is a crata and so we should say. Yeah, it didn't know assembly Udra. No more to committee. A committee that we said and some good ones in we have been equally. Some of the kitchen in India, yes, it has a member of the kitchen. It's the first argument. If you grab you use solid to say free world. Extremely good condition. The other problem is no council in this. And a good condition. And society will be one of them. Almost something wrong. Okay. My own courtroom. Papa, you are now, I'm saying, Papa. I want to create a good Papa, Joseph Blanson at the Magic. I don't know. Yeah. And you be a few for children. I had to say, Electoral Commission one time. Just one more money, also just one more money. It's a in-house, it's a chance for yeah. Yes, Chrissy. Electoral Commission. I'm very to you to be second topic, the balance of the car. There was a no blue and no more. We can't 1996. We radio station. What is the requires your money? So be easy as a woman to us. And so the test is so bad. And let's say a man who can for one person will look at him and when I abandon to and call you and I call you the son should be either easy for me in chair and as a party for agents in each way. It's not more than to buy courts. Assembly Electoral Commission. So when they are poor, from the and do say, party was so nice and the country. So we are going to have now we say going to have. We go to a bear, we now go to about party about. That's how we are going to I say country, I say few number. It is we have no electoral commission. That's a few number, so we be a party to one corner part. That's what I have been. And yet, we are young. And yet, we are Rebecca, and you should come. And we will not, you're not trusting you, and as you're not trusting you. Well, I'm telling you, I'm look at our mutual break. We are not German. I am Sasuya. Now, onions will be able to make us a day. I will mention you now. 1 year, no, Korean will be a fata. Amen. Electoral commission so about 2 million party had a go. Enter you be on the slip baby. Okay. You should say come the local. And then to be now the district electoral officer, the senior most officer. So we now Unketia. Also media party become renty. We come on what to. Somebody will be in a conference in the electoral commission, at least in that district. When you are back, we will see in the position of the kind. What the kind of meet you criminal shit. So, no matter is on country, no court will be decided. And when what you can say in a petition, we won't be announcing more. And as in some of you know, it's not so because some of you are announcing it's a common brand of the electoral commission is strong. The fee 1992 goodbye and say 2008. The electoral commission is strong. From 1992 to 2008, I was a regular feature in the strong. Many Dandekri, from Japan, a friend saying, Dr. Tony, when you money in the strong room. You could round up later. You could round up a later cry. When my experience can cry, I took that, and we have this to listen officer and say, hey, you have it. We are not me a boy upon Dr. Farida. The Kaipa, some results move back. What to say? Move down, and it's a band back home, and the ministry, a band home. And fax machines will be band back. It's a band results in fever. It is a results move back. And quote Dr. Farida. I got that their fax machines on. The fax machine was not bad. Was a bar and Dr. Farida. A bar. First, about political party representatives now. Okay. It's a bar. Yeah, the Bush, the Bush, the agents. So, Koban sign it is a young Pineswa, the Pine results in Swa, party agents, the Pine results in Swa. And some are called Dr. Farida. It's a baby Dr. Farida. That is a practice. Like I said, I have processed results in a legitimate.